What's up, everybody? On today's 4Casuals, we have Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler. Recap of every Week 2 NFL game. Raiders are 2-0 for the first time since '95. The Bears hold on to beat Cinci. The boys win a close one. Chiefs fumble perfect record away. We got players and games of the week. We got our down bad picks. We got our no shot and auto locks of the week. And we're also going to be doing a power rankings of 2-0 teams as well as 0-2 teams. Then we got our NFL Week 3 picks. And then we're going to do no shot auto lock. And then as always, our 3 best bets that anybody could have for the week. So that's pretty much it. Let's go.
And I feel like it's all eyes on me right now. Pussy, money, power, ain't that what this life about? She gon' look at you if you ain't poppin', put you out. All my trust lost and ain't no love found. While my stress blue and I'm back down south. Bricks to the roof, set shells to your house. We ain't got no options from the SOB, we bounce. Man, I'm tryna grow, but it just feel like I'm stuck for both feet in the sand. Top to your face with your eyes on the ground. Keep that phone in your hand. Edit so bougie like you wasn't just tripping playing the groupie. I ain't got love, no more to give. Sex, money, drugs, and a pound full of gifts. Keep riding that buzz, your power on sip. Then I laugh when it's done and get over your shit. Backhand had your heart back. Oscar nomination, but you couldn't make the cut yet. Tell me what's the problem, I can side you off the food stand. Steady swinging robins like we coming up to Batman. I ain't about to talk a bitch, I'm more about the handstand. Say something to the can, make sure you understand it. Dispatch, mismatch, straight from the jump. Red dust attack with an X on your throat. I can see that this ain't cherry, but you want your O, so I'll take all my M's, call me Casper, I'm Ghost. And I feel like it's all eyes on me right now. Pussy, money, power, ain't that what this life about? She gon' look at you if you ain't poppin', put you out. All my trust lost and ain't no love found. While my stress blue and I'm back down south. Bricks to the roof, set shells to your house. We ain't got no options from the SOB, we bounce. Man, I'm tryna grow, but it just feel like.
Welcome to 4Casuals. I'm Josh Garcia. As always, I'm here with my co-host Garrett O'Connor, Jeremiah Garcia, Austin Baca, and we're out here, boys.
Let's go.
To start off our show, we're going to start off with Nick Diaz and Robbie Lawler. Nick Diaz is back for the first time since 2015. This fight's a rematch of the fight that happened in 2004, boys. Back in fucking 17 years ago, boys.
That's a long time.
Nick Diaz won that fight via KO. Robbie Lawler was a little down bad in that fight. He said he could have kept going. But he was getting slumped on a little bit. It was a good fight, and it was a lot of hype back then. Those were two of the top fighters in that weight. Yeah. It's a pretty good rematch. Some legends. They're older, obviously a lot older now, both of these fighters, but it's a pretty balanced match for, you know what I'm saying, Nick Diaz is fighting somebody his age. But Robbie Lawler's been fighting, though. He's been active. You know what I mean? Nick Diaz hasn't fought since 2015. And it's going to be a good one, though. It's going to be this. Any Diaz fight, it's always fun to watch.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think wins, though?
I don't know. I mean, I like the Diaz brothers. You know, I like them a lot. So I want. You know what I mean? I want Nick Diaz to win for sure. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see.
I agree. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to it.
I think Diaz is gonna take it. Honestly, Lawler's been. That dude's been through some wars, dude. I don't know. I think they're both about the same age, but there's more wear and tear.
Fresh might help too.
Yeah, and if you look at Lawler's, I think I don't know about his last 4 major fights. I think he's lost. And
the Diaz brothers have their own gym, so it's not like Nick Diaz hasn't been around. He just hasn't been in a UFC
fight.
Just hasn't been So there will be some ring rust, but he still has been in shape, and he's been in there sparring a lot. So
yeah,
I'm sure. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, I think Nick's gonna take it.
Nick?
Yeah, both super old, but man, it sucks to see those guys fighting still. Like I get it. I understand. I mean, I don't because I'm not a fighter, but I get why they're still fighting. They want to feel like they can do it, but when it gets to the point, they all need money, and it's just like their faces look like some cauliflowers, dude.
And that's a big money fight.
Yeah.
It is. It's going to get a lot of money, and those guys are already brain dead at this point. But, I mean, it's going to be a good fight. They always put on a show, both those guys. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, dude.
Yeah, I
Who
mean,
did you pick? Did you pick Robbie, Joe?
No, Nick Diaz.
Nick Diaz. Everybody picked Nick.
yeah, because I mean, Lawler, he lost.
He lost it last
He's
year.
lost his last 4, so it was this Neil Magny,
He lost that one.
and then he lost to Askren and Colby Covington, and the last fight he won was against Donald Cerrone, actually.
Yeah, damn. Well, that's
It's been 4 years though.
yeah. So
So
Yeah,
yes,
I don't think he. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's done.
I'm gonna take Robbie just because I think he wants this rematch bad. And I think he's gonna fucking. It's
on
gonna
with
be a
the
good fight.
hooks.
Nick Diaz could win, yeah, but I think it's gonna be a banger. This is one to watch for everybody. This is gonna be a good fight. These guys are gonna come out and they got a little. They both have something to prove. Nick Diaz wants to prove that he really beat him the first time, and Robbie wants to prove that it was a fluke. So he wants to. This is gonna be a good one. Even though it's years later, it's still gonna be a good rematch, and Robbie still has that bad taste in his mouth.
Yeah.
Next we got NFL Week 2. First game we're gonna start off with Washington at the New York Giants. It was
Great game.
30-29, the football team, and it was a good game. It was a great game actually. Thursday night football, that was awesome. Thursday night football has been hitting.
Yeah, all the primetime games honestly
Yeah,
this
it's
year
the
have
only
been.
one like even the Rams Bears game, it wasn't a bad game, but that was the only one that wasn't close.
Yeah, at the end, yeah, it was
Mhm.
it.
But it was a good game in the beginning, first half for sure. But all primetime games have been good. That game though, it was crazy, dude. What like the offsides call, and then they come back and look and they see it looks like that guy just timed it perfectly on the
Lawrence?
snap. Yeah, Lawrence. He timed it perfectly, but I don't think you can rush over the center anyway.
No,
so
you're
they're gonna
not.
flag him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he should have known that.
So that was the problem. Is that was the
no, but it was offside.
But anyway, if he would have got over the center, then that would have been a foul.
Should have, yeah.
Because
You're
you
not
can't-
supposed to line up right over the snapper because he's not.
And that's
he's
how he
defenseless.
was. His head
you
was
know what
right
I
over
mean?
the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So he screwed up either way in positioning and then just jumping like that. I mean, that guy's not going to block those kicks. I mean, most of the time
Yeah.
he's not going to.
very rarely. That was a hell of a game. Daniel Jones, bro, came out. He played good.
He did play good.
Yep, he had a good game for the first time in a long time.
I picked them to win and they lost, but
Yup, me too.
Giants.
Yeah, me and Bear picked the winners on that one.
Oh.
We picked the football team. It's all good. We picked the football team, and so that was a good one. And we're going to move on to the next one. Niners-Eagles, 17-11 Niners. That was a low-scoring game. Trey Lance, I don't think he played much. Like, I was watching it, but
no, he didn't play that much this week. I don't think.
And Jalen Hurts, he actually played pretty good, even though their offense, they just only put 11 points on the board. It was kind of
Yeah, that's bad.
not
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Yeah, it was a sloppy game, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're going to be last in that division
I think,
at the end of the year when it's all said and done.
The Eagles?
The Eagles, yeah.
The Eagles.
They're pretty good, though. Like, Jalen Hurts, dude, you know what I'm saying? And the 49ers are a good team. They were one score away at the end of the day. But 11 points, yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
the
not good.
49ers are a good team.
What do you guys think the 49ers are going to do about their backs?
Their backs, they're still going to run that.
No, but I mean, they don't have any.
They don't have
Left.
any. Elijah Mitchell got hurt, too?
Yeah.
No shot.
Yeah, his
They're going to have
shoulders
to
hurt.
sign Adrian Peterson,
They're
bro.
gonna
They signed Adrian P. Is
Who
he
they
is he
signed?
talking to him?
He hasn't retired.
They signed this guy from the Bengals.
Really?
I picked him up on
They run a running back by committees, bro. Their offense, you just have to plug somebody in there that
Yeah.
can read a little bit.
They're
The
talking-
rules.
But you got to learn that
And-
offense.
You do have to learn the offense.
Talking to Miller too, Anthony Miller.
They'll honestly probably have Debo Samuel fucking run running back a lot. Watch this week. If
Yeah.
they're hurt like that, Debo Samuel will run running
He's
back.
pretty good.
They might.
And Ayuk will get to play, bro. So that'll be huge. Because he obviously, like, fucked Shanahan's wife or something.
Yeah, I know. Like you said. Yep. And the
So-
mom. And his
Yeah.
mom.
Is that what you had told me?
Yeah.
That's fucking savage.
Okay.
Damn, what?
I was reading
That's
on
why
this
he's not playing.
on this chat thing the other day, bro. Cause yeah, he didn't get no touches, man. So they're like, well, he obviously fucks Shanahan's wife.
Sheesh.
So,
Yeah. Rough.
next game, Texans-Browns. Texans came out 31-21. Or Browns came out 31-21, sorry. It was actually a better game than we thought.
It was, man. Tyrod Taylor, felt bad for the guy. He always comes out just having like an MVP type season and then gets hurt
Got hurt, dude. It's
every
tough.
time. And he messed up his hamstring this year. I
Tore it.
so It's, yeah.
He tore his hamstring.
Pretty much, yeah. They were saying he pulled it, but for him to, they were saying it's a lot
The way it
worse.
looked, it
Than,
looked
yeah.
pretty savage. That's tough, bro. Poor guy. Because, yeah, he actually had a chance to prove himself.
The man was
Texans
killed.
are better.
Because they were competing.
They would have lost that game, bro. The Browns would have, honestly. I think if he didn't get taken out, because they had no answer, and they don't have an
The
answer.
Texans are better than people
I think they're going
realize.
to be bad now, though.
Without Tyrod,
Yeah, David
And
Mills.
John's just said he's not coming
Oh,
back.
yeah, he can't.
He can play. He's not suspended. They're just not paying. They're just not. He doesn't want to play for them, and they're just gonna pay him out.
Just pay him $500 million to sit on
they're
their
paying
bench.
$10 million to sit on the bench this year.
It's gotta be tough to
Damn.
play him though.
Huh? To play
Even
him.
if you can, that'd be kind of tough to do it.
Yeah.
To play
With
him.
everything going on.
Yeah.
There's no criminal thing against him.
But
That's why he would be suspended if there was any proof at all. He would already be suspended.
Yeah, I know, but just like a more morality kind of thing.
No, but there's no. It's all been a lot of it.
Yeah, but there's like 20 some accusations. I mean,
Yeah, they came out all of a sudden out of nowhere. It's just,
I know.
But then-
I'm just saying it's something
it's
that.
a big coincidence.
Regardless of if he's guilty or
Yeah,
not,
he's innocent.
they're gonna lose out on fan revenue. They're gonna lose out on ticket sales because there's gonna be those people that do think he's guilty and they're not gonna go to the
Until
game.
he's
But he's
proven
not guilty.
innocent.
He's already-
Right. I'm just saying that they're gonna lose
So
more
they're all
money by
dropped?
playing
Yes,
him.
the
Than,
judge. There's been
Yeah.
dropped a long time ago. I think I told you guys this before.
Oh no, I don't know. We never talked about it.
No, dude, it's been dropped. It's the judge already said that the criminal charges can be placed. The girls didn't want to come forward and testify against it. So if they're not going to come forward, there's no proof of it. If the girls aren't going to come forward and speak their stories themselves, they can't. There's nothing to do. So that was the problem. So the judge said there's no evidence. I can't go off of this lawyer's accusation. I need the girls' stories. We need to hear everything, and they didn't want to come forward and say it. So that's what happened, and that's why they're not going to get their money either. So the reason he's not playing is just because he doesn't want to play in Houston.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
He
That makes sense. And no,
wouldn't be on
that
the team.
legitimately makes sense.
Like if he was
it does.
guilty, bro, they wouldn't have him on the team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even like did Big Ben get suspended for his time? He got suspended.
Yeah.
See, like you know what I'm saying? So when you're proven guilty in court, the league has no choice. They can't let you. No matter who you are, you can't. Like Big Ben was the Super Bowl winner at that time.
Well, was he proven guilty or did he just pay him out?
Who?
Big Ben.
Big Ben?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
But well, there was that camera, so he was pretty much. I'm pretty sure he did a suspension though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did
like
serve
2
a
games
suspension.
or like.
Because he got in that wreck right after the next year, right?
Yeah.
So like you know what I'm saying? So like anytime there's like hard evidence, the league has to like Ray Rice. He fucking when he slept his fucking. He was dropping. He hit his chick or whatever.
That dude was down horrendous.
He played for the Ravens or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he got suspended the whole year that year.
A piece of shit, though.
Yeah, he never played again.
He never did.
Yeah.
He straight cracked
See,
that girl,
the
dude.
people crush your
Yeah,
career.
that was on video.
The haymaker, dog, straight to the face.
was
Yeah,
on video.
The
bro.
elevator they were just standing there, bro, and just dropped his chick in the elevator. Like
Just
a savage.
dumped her,
It's a
dude.
savage video.
Messed up.
But yeah, fucking anyways. No, but what? Yeah,
Yeah, Broncos, Jags.
Yeah, Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos, Jacks.
Broncos, Jags, 23-13 Broncos. Broncos, I know it's the Jags, dude, but they're 2-0. They play the Jets this week. They're probably going to start off 3-0.
Nice.
And it's pretty crazy. Their defense looks good, bro. Teddy Bridgewater looks really good too.
Oh, yeah.
This is the best I think we've ever seen Teddy Bridgewater.
Yep,
It has to be.
he does. He has Cortland Sutton, who's
He's
finally
like
coming out
340
too.
yards or something like that, 320, and
Chucked it.
a high completion percentage. He's leading the league in completion percentage, bro. It's insane.
Yeah, dude, that's
He's being
good.
efficient, you know what I mean? And Denver, they've always just needed efficient offense.
He's always needed the right fit too,
Yeah.
because he's bounced around since Minnesota, and I feel like Sean Payton wasn't the right fit for him. He got it done, but it never let him take a chance. And then over there in Carolina, that was way too of a new school offense for Teddy.
It wasn't built around Teddy, and I think that was the problem.
Yeah.
Tom Brady just came in and said, "Here, Teddy, you're running my offense instead
Yup.
of I'm gonna create my offense around you."
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was the problem. They created more around Christian McCaffrey in the run game instead of trying to
Got
favor
hurt,
Teddy at
so
all.
it didn't even.
And now that this offense is created around Teddy, he's excelling, dude. And the Broncos look good, bro. I think they're gonna be good. It's crazy. We'll see when they play a real team, obviously, but
That division's stacked
it's
too,
stacked.
man.
That's the hard division.
Yep.
The Raiders, Chiefs. That's the
Chargers.
That division and the NFC
Broncos.
West are the two most stacked divisions.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys have anything on that one? We're moving on to Saints Panthers.
Yeah, Saints Panthers.
Saints Panthers. That game was 7-26 Panthers. Dominated. None of us called that one. We all picked Saints. That was a rough one.
The Saints their whole coaching staff had COVID.
Did they?
Yeah, there's
Sean
like
Payton wasn't there?
no, he was there, but like 8 of his
His assistants were
yeah,
gone.
were gone. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
I didn't know that, bro.
And they're 100% vaccinated.
Wow.
Wow.
Really?
Them and the Bucks must be the only teams. That's crazy. Like their whole team or their coaching staff's 100%.
It said the
The
whole
organization?
team. Yeah.
Whole
That's
team.
crazy.
Yeah, so that I think that put him at a disadvantage. Just Sean Payton just not having those guys to lean on.
That's tough.
It's a lot of coaches to be down.
That is, bro. And those coaches, they matter, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Cowboys defensive end coach, he's changed our defensive line. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He knows it starts with them. If they have a good game rushing the quarterback, we're going to have a good game. And he preaches that shit to them. And and he's just he played like English football, you know what I'm saying? But he's made a huge difference. And those guys make a huge difference.
They'll be back, man. It was just you don't beat a team like the Packers like that the first week and then come out like this.
Yeah.
That was just a mental thing.
Yeah, did Jameis throw picks? What happened with him? Do you guys know?
Yeah, he looked like old Jameis.
He threw 3 picks, I think, no touchdowns.
3 picks.
Not to mention that hurricane too, bro. Like they're still going through all that shit.
They won the first game.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be a home game that they had to play in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
They played this one. I just think it had a lot to do with missing those coaches. for that whole week.
And the Panthers, dude, I think, and let's give the Panthers some
credit.
Yeah,
they are good.
They're good. Sam Darnold played well. He played efficient. They're running the ball well. They're doing everything good, and their defense looked really good. So the Panthers are playing good football too. They're 2-0, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's give them some credit.
Sammy Darnold, dude.
Sammy Darnold, he's looking good.
Yeah.
It's a good team for him, a good reset. Next we have Rams Colts, 27-24 Rams. That was actually a good game. Poor Carson Wentz is getting killed. A lot of people are ripping him online, dude, and I am not a fan of him. I don't think he's a great quarterback, but I think this is a good opportunity for him to prove that he's a good quarterback. And
he's hurt now.
Yeah.
He got both ankles that are sprained.
He was getting ripped. He was fighting for his life, and then people were like, "I'm telling you, time to pull the plug."
He was playing a good game.
But he was just getting smoked. Like it was not his fault. Like you can't do shit under pressure.
Yeah,
you can't.
You can't.
I witnessed it with my team. When you have no line, bro, you're fucked. That's it. All starts there, dude. And I don't care how good your quarterback is. Look at Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. He's the best quarterback in the league today.
Eventually, you'll get got.
There ain't a receiver fast enough to get out there before.
You can't run away from 5 guys, and find an open guy at the same time.
Right.
It's impossible. Next, Bills Dolphins, 35-0 Bills. That's
Fins,
a rough one
dude.
for me, dude. It's a rough one for me to eat.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of faith in that pick, and I didn't see it going that way at all, bro. But it's all good. And at home, but the main thing was they lost Tua.
Yeah, he's
lost Tua so early, and that's what's up.
Anything Jacoby Brissett's gonna do?
For them, not
he's stepping in. You don't think so? He was decent, bro, with the Colts.
Yeah, but he didn't. Okay. You know, I'm gonna give him a chance. I think he's came from good quarterback rooms, and he came from a good coach.
Played with Andrew Luck, right?
Yeah, he played Andrew Luck, and then he also played. He was in the quarterback room for the Patriots with Garoppolo, Brady, and the Super Bowl team. So he knows what it's like. But I have faith in him. But he didn't play that good that game. Replacing, but it's tough. You don't expect to play.
Yeah, I know. You don't and then the Bills are a tough team.
The Bills are a tough team.
To come in late,
and they'll just run up the score on you, bro. You don't have a chance. You got to put up points with them.
Their
if they put any pressure, if they're
that defense helped me out.
It's nasty, man.
Big time in fantasy football this week. Put up 22 points for me.
Really?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Next we have Patriots Jets. 25-6 Pats. I picked the Jets. Don't know why.
Don't know why.
No, but dude, Zach Wilson threw 4 picks. You're never gonna win a game like that. Mac Jones, he only threw for like 170 yards, and like it was really the Patriots' run game and just their offense, the way the play calling that won them, and the defense. It was the defense.
It's Belichick. What is he like? 20-0 against rookie quarterbacks or something?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, exactly. He's not gonna fuck
something crazy. Like he just tears up rookie quarterbacks.
See, dude, he knows what they're used to seeing. Like you know what I'm saying. Like Justin Fields with that pick, he probably he knows how to disguise his coverages and fucking make him think it's open, and
he'll get him.
That guy pops underneath, and boom, gets the pick.
Yeah.
So he's gonna fuck you up.
That was a learning game for
poor Zach Wilson. That just did not look good though.
They're not supposed to be good. They have this year. They don't have a very good team, but they have like a lot of young players. The Jets do. So I mean, they can afford to have games with him where he's throwing 4 picks, 5 picks, because there's no really expectations.
There's no expectations, but it's not like, dude, those are just bad. It was just bad decisions. You just don't want to see your guy throwing those picks, no matter what, at any level, you know what I'm saying. It's just tough. Like, and then he kept going back to the same mistake. You know what I'm saying, in the same game, and it was just kind of hard to watch after a certain point. But it'll happen. I just watched bits and pieces. I just wanted to see how Mac Jones was doing and fucking
mac and cheese.
Yeah. You can't watch them all. You know what I mean?
I know. Unless you have a
I
rental.
don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro. You cannot watch them all. Fucking. Next we got, what was the next one? Falcons Bucks. 48-25 Bucks.
That's close.
They did their thing.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brady, dude, he's looking like the MVP.
Yeah. He had a fumble. Yeah, he's looking like MVP though. He is fucking.
Really
He's definitely. He's probably leading, and then probably Kyler Murray are probably the only two that you could say.
Russell's up
And
there.
Derek Carr.
He's probably
You know what? Just give Derek Carr.
Derek
credit
Carr.
too.
Yeah.
Through 2 weeks, those are
Yeah.
probably my three that I would say are having MVP seasons. If Dak would have thrown for 400 yards again last game, then he would probably be in there. But fucking, he didn't have a bad game, but the numbers that these guys are putting up are just better.
Yeah,
So,
that's
at the
true.
end of the day, it's just you know what I'm saying. Through 2 weeks, they just have better numbers.
Yeah, it's early. You know,
It's still
early,
early. Yeah, a lot could still change. There's still a lot of football to be played. So we'll see what it looks like in the end. Next we have. What do we have next, boys? Fuck, remember.
Vikings, Cardinals.
Vikings Cards, boys. Thank you. 33-34
What a
Cards.
game.
We got away with it. Vikings are really close to being 2-0.
That's one of my games of the
Lost
week
two
right
close
there.
ones, bro.
Vikings.
Were they both by field goals too?
They
missed this field goal and fucked this one up.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I think the Cinci just fucking hit their...
Did they ice themselves this game? Was that this game? That they iced their own
I-
kicker? Or was that last game?
I know he made it, but they got a penalty, I think.
Oh,
and then
okay.
he missed the next one
Well,
or something. But yeah, Dalvin Cook got hurt again like 3 times. He just like I can't stand that dude
He just
sometimes,
gets
bro.
hurt for-
He's a beast, but he gets hurt every quarter and then comes back shot up with some roids or whatever. But
Some roids or whatever.
I feel bad for the dude because he's a
runs the
monster.
ball a lot.
Oh, yeah.
He does.
And you know what I'm saying, and also going through practice, running the offense, being the offense, you got to go through practice like that too. And they're not really hitting in practice.
They
but
have
still
a pass game, though.
But they do have a pass game. But I'm saying like it goes through their run game.
Yeah.
And they're fucking.
Dalvin's their best player.
Kirk,
Right.
yeah, Kirk is most successful when he's running, when he's hitting
The play action.
actions. So that's what they do. They establish the
Definitely.
run. You know what I'm saying? Every team knows their strengths and weaknesses, but yeah, their offense runs through Dalvin, so he's gassed.
No, I get it. He just the dramatics, bro. Like he'll go out and act like he's super hurt, dude,
That's like
and
Dante Johnson.
then just run right back in there with his helmet strapped like nothing ever happened.
That's
and
Dante
then
Johnson.
he does his
He's
game,
tired.
dude. Like 5 minutes later.
That's what Deontay for the Steelers does. He'll go out, bro. He'll go out like he'll make
receiver.
everybody come out for him,
Receiver
bro.
number 2.
Yeah, he did it last game. Like everybody come out for him. He's like, He's down on the sidelines for a little bit, and then he'll go in, and then he'll fucking be all celebrating, all running. Like 10 plays later, it's fucking hilarious, bro. And I swear I've seen him do it. He's done it like 2 games already. It's fucking funny.
What a guy.
But
He's a monster though. Dalvin is.
No, but Deontay Johnson is as well.
Yeah,
Fucking.
that's true.
But yeah, they might just want to break. Who knows? Fucking,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
That's what it is.
And they might just be hurt. Sometimes they get stingers. Sometimes it wears off. You think it's worse at first.
Definitely.
But next we got Titans Seahawks 33-30 Titans. That was such a ball game.
Yep.
The Titans are back. I don't give a fuck.
King
what they
Henry.
say.
Yeah. They finally remembered that they need to give the ball to fucking Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, they need to
sheesh.
fucking.
Have Julio Jones hanging out over there.
I know.
Dude, he had a nasty catch at the end too.
Finally went on.
That was disgusting. His
I didn't
catch.
see it.
It was, dude. He fucking he caught like this, and he was like basically like sitting in a chair, like he was falling back, and he was like that, and he got like both his toes in like that, just ready to
Toe tap.
Yeah, like his ass was out of balance, and his toes were over here, just
Oof.
It was
Just strain the Achilles. Huh?
Yes, bro, it was so nasty. Like so. It was fucking sick. But they're back. I think that was a good game for them to win against the Seahawks, against a really good football team. None of us picked that game. We all picked the Seahawks that game. We all got that one wrong. Next we have Packers Lions 35-17 Packers. Lions stuck around for the first half. It was like 17-14. Lions were winning. And it was just like, fuck, dude, the Packers might be fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup.
I hope they are.
That's what I thought.
I hope they are. All that shit with Rodgers this offseason, and nobody thought that it would affect them as a team and that he could just come back in and fucking
And do
hit
whatever.
it like
Kinda
nothing.
did though, bro. Like he after so the first half was slow, but when the second half they came back, bro, and he hit a throw. The window that he hit
Yeah.
was disgusting. Did you guys see that throw to the tight end to Robert Tanya?
No, I
It was a
didn't.
touch, bro. So that like he had a guy wide open underneath, and he chose to just fucking throw it in a ridiculous window. I'll show you guys after this. Fucking remind me. The window he threw it in, bro, right over the fucking other guy's shoulder right here, and just right here. The other guy was draped on him behind him, you know, so you couldn't even see him. It was a definitely top 3 throw. It was nasty. Probably the best throw of all year, I think.
Yeah, and the Lions are a very good team.
No, they're not. No, but I'm saying that guy was covered, and he fucking he just fucking big dipped it in there. You know what I mean? It was a sick throw.
He's always gonna do that.
He's always gonna do that. Yeah, that's how he is. He's a bad dude, bro. And that was a good game for them. But what their problem was, though, but they got their offense going whenever they started running a lot, but they were trying to pass a lot in the beginning, and their line was not getting them. The Lions were getting to them, bro.
Got that throw right here.
Let's check it out.
Let's check out that throw.
The rain has started to fall.
It's disgusting. Okay, yes, this one.
Rodgers.
Is that not ridiculous?
That is pretty ridiculous.
That's fucking. Destiny was even watching. She was like, "Was that not a crazy throw?"
That's crazy.
That was a very small window.
That's like fucking crazy. Yeah, he's back. They're playing good, but I think anybody who has a good, they're gonna have problems against the Bears, bro. Their line was not blocking good. The Lions were getting to them a lot.
Yeah.
So once they started getting their offense going, then but still they had problems with pass protection. He got sacked a lot, dude.
Is Bakhtiari in?
No, he's not. So I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Part of the problem. He will be back eventually, but not in yet, I don't think. Next we're gonna move on. Oh yeah, so they're back. Next we have Raiders. Raiders are 2-0 for the first time since '95 after beating the Steelers 26-17, boys.
Man.
It was a good game. Big Ben played pretty good, dude. 27 for 40, threw 67%, 295, had a touchdown, INT, 87 passer rating. He didn't play bad. Their alignment is just bad. They didn't have no protection in there that day.
Yeah,
And
he can't fight off the pressure like he used to.
They have the most. Sorry, go ahead, Jay.
Nah, I was just saying he's getting old, man.
He is.
That's
No,
tough,
it's not.
dude.
It's not.
tough
It's
to see.
Yeah, and dude, there's no pressure. There's no protection. They have the most salary cap space in the league right now, and they need to sign somebody, bro. It's crazy that they didn't sign somebody in the offseason.
Because
Because
they're out there.
Their line's bad. I don't know who is, but I'm sure there was somebody. You know what I mean?
The Bears picked Jason Peters up off the
Yeah.
fucking street. He was fishing
That's
at
true.
home.
Yeah.
They fucking called him up, dude, and he's starting now for us.
He's
Holding
back,
it
huh?
down. Yeah, he got hurt in the first game, and I thought he was done, but he was starting last week
That's crazy.
with the dub.
Yeah,
I don't actually.
Poor Big Ben, dude. He just needs protection. And once their line starts getting some protection, they'll play a lot better. Derek Carr played really well. He's playing MVP level. 28 for 37, 76 fucking %, 382, 2 tuds, 126 passer rating. He just went off, bro. I mean,
He's good, dude. This year, I think he's finally putting it
proven
all
a lot,
together.
bro. The Raiders Nation was talking a lot of shit about him. Really disrespectful
Dude,
to Derek
Gruden-
Carr and what he's done. And it was just he just had a bad team. You can't play when your team's bad. Your team's just bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're just fucked. You can only make him so much better. And now he's proving he has some pieces around him. He's getting some protection. Got some weapons on the outside. And he's fucking dotting up some defenses, dude.
Yeah.
Raiders you don't want to play them. They're tough for anybody.
Yeah, they are. I got stats on Gruden about that, and this year they're gonna go off. It's a trend in his third year with every team that he has. By the fourth year, third year they usually go 500. Fourth year they're in the playoffs every time. That's how he did it with Oakland the first time, Tampa Bay, and now the Raiders.
There's some at some points in the games where Gruden gives Derek Carr 5 different plays to run at one, for one play, and he just goes to the line and picks whichever one of the 5 he wants and checks to it. Like that takes a lot to be able to do that as a quarterback.
It does.
I feel like.
Yeah, read the plays and stuff like that.
But to be able to know all those plays and be able to pick the right one out of those, however many plays that he's giving you to choose from.
He's relying on a lot of. I mean, he's an athletic guy for sure, but he's relying on a lot of mental stability too. Like you said, because he's not the most athletic quarterback we've ever seen. And to remember all those plays, he has to do it. It's not like he can just take off like Lamar or something like that. And if one of
pull a
those
hammy
don't
like
work
you
out.
did last year.
Yeah, or groined.
Whatever it
too.
was.
Yeah, let's get QB grades real quick. Big Ben, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a B plus, bro. He played alright. He tried. No protection. He did, and he didn't play bad, dude. Next I'm gonna get Derek Carr. I'm gonna give him an A, definitely an A plus, bro. After that game, he played pretty perfectly, and doesn't get too much better than those games, to be honest. Like even though you could say he could have more touchdowns, whatever, but he played efficient and really good. He gets an A plus. What do you guys give for Ben and Carr, Garrett?
Ben, I got a C, solid C. Like I don't think he played terribly or anything. He took care of the ball, but just an average. And then for Carr, I got a B plus. A minus though. I know he played great. I don't know. wasn't like an insane performance to me.
Mhm.
So just a B+.
Okay. Carr, you gave Carr B+?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you give, Jared?
Big Ben, I'm gonna give him like a C+. Just
Okay.
because, you know what, I mean, it's not totally his fault, you know, I'm not gonna give him a down or like a D or whatever. It's not
He
totally
played,
his fault, you know what I mean? He knows what he's doing, but,
he played pretty good,
you know, I don't know. Just, yeah, tough day, man. Tough day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, and then, Carr, probably, I give him a B-. I mean, he played
Yeah.
pretty good, bro.
Okay.
As far as stats and stuff, yeah.
Austin, you?
That was pretty much almost exactly what I was gonna do. I think Ben, I'm gonna give him a B-. So that was a pretty good game for Ben. I mean, throwing for that many yards, he's just pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Carr, I give him an A-. Did for a lot of yards, but you'd like to see more touchdowns. But they won, so
Nice. Are we impressed with the Raiders?
good. Yes,
Yeah.
they have a good
Yes.
defense.
And what do you think, Jerry? You impressed with the Raiders so far? They did. They beat the Ravens and the Steelers, bro. 2 playoff teams coming up with that.
I mean, I'm surprised. I don't ever expect for the Raiders to be, like, you know, any good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm definitely surprised.
Okay.
Impressed for sure. Yeah.
We'll take that. Next, we have Bears. Hold on to beat the Bengals, 2017. The Bears. It was a good game. The Bengals. It was a good game. It was a good game. I know a lot of people think the Bengals are bad, but they got a lot better, and they it was a good game. A good game for Bears fans and a good game for Phil to get his feet wet. He had some mistakes, but the interception he had, that was the same exact play that James Harrison picked off Kurt Warner in the Super Bowl and ran it back 100 yards for. So that's not easy. That's a hard play. When they play it right, it's the quarterback's gonna throw the pick more than not.
Yeah. It's just a play that maybe the Bengals don't call if Andy Dalton's in there. You know, just having a more experienced quarterback in. But, you know, they probably know that they're going to get a rookie like Fields with that play.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great play. I mean, like you said, probably 95% of quarterbacks are going to make that interception.
Mm-hmm. And even Tom Brady's thrown it before.
Yeah.
He threw it against the tight ends in the playoffs. The one whenever.
Yeah, so it happens, you know. It happens, but... You know,
that's a tough play to read because the linebackers coming up showing blitz, and he stays up with the line of scrimmage for about at least a second and a half.
Yeah.
To 2 seconds, and then he falls back at the end, and so it looked like it was open underneath, and he just fell back right underneath it, came up clean with the pick.
Yeah, I think what it shows. I mean, I don't think, you know, Bears fans should be worried about it, but it just shows that he might not be completely ready to start. If you have a competent quarterback who can give you decent play when he's not injured, like Dalton. I mean, he was on that drive, the first drive that he played before he got hurt. He was like 9 for 10, I think, with a touchdown. So I mean that it's not that Fields, you know, wasn't making the right plays or reads or anything. He just, you know, it just takes him a little bit longer to see it. And he was throwing the ball, I think, you know, almost he was holding on to the ball almost a second longer than Dalton.
It's different whenever you're playing against the ones, and then it's also, you know what I'm saying? So it's also, he didn't get that chance to play against them. It's
or
Nagy,
with the ones.
Or with the ones either, you know what I'm saying? So Nagy he could have rotated him a little bit more in preseason, and I think him just playing, even though not all the first
prepared him a little better.
I think the speed would have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
He's going to get it. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, it's good that he's starting this week. I mean, it's a tough matchup, but...
It is a tough matchup. It's gonna be a good game for him. I think he's going to come out... he wasn't... And then what he came out and said after the game was just... It was really impressive. And like Mitch Trubisky, he would always just say, I have to go back and watch the film. You know what I'm saying? And
he didn't know what he did wrong right off the bat, and it seems like Fields knows what he's doing wrong as it happens. So, I mean, that shows that he's probably a little bit quicker to learn than... He
said he's not happy with his performance. He knows he didn't play up to his expectations.
But he didn't lose the game for us.
He didn't lose the game, no, yeah. And he said it was a good learning game for him, and he just needs to go in there. He's going to work, and he's going to clean up the mistakes
he almost lost it. That fumble was rough.
Yeah.
He needs to take care of the ball a little bit better with that and not just be running around like that.
I think he was a little shaky, dude. I think he was a little... It's hard to just jump in there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, whenever you're supposed to be bred in there, like, that's their whole game plan. They're going to just walk you in there, and then all of a sudden you just throw him in there. It's like... It's a little fucked up. If he was brought up as the one, he has that confidence right away. He's used to it. You know what I'm saying? That's a different game. But whenever when you're brought up as a second stringer, and then you fucking have to jump into the first stringer before you know what I'm saying?
He's
gonna be fine.
But at the same time, being a second stringer and just getting thrown into the first string. That's what you want as a second
Yeah, that's
stringer,
your
right?
job, yeah.
You're always wanting, you know what I mean, for that chance to step up.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean. You should, regardless, even at second string, I feel like you should be ready for it. You know what I mean?
No, and he should, exactly. But what all I'm saying is, whenever the way he was brought into the organization, they're babying him. So you know what I'm saying? That's when you're babying someone like that, he's not a baby. When you're babying him like that, you're gonna get a baby performance like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you put your faith into a kid, like how the picture to Mac Jones, he's gonna go out there. It gives him confidence. He feels confident about his play. And so he's going to go out there and play. You know what I'm saying? He knows that the organization has his back, regardless of if he makes mistakes or not. They're going to go through those growing pains with him. So and the Bears are going to do that with Justin Fields too. This is going to be a good start for him now that he's named the starting quarterback.
Yeah.
The
Patriots, though, that organization's a good organization, though, I think, for rookies. Because they're protecting Mac Jones. They don't need him to. They're not asking him to go out there and make these plays like Zach Wilson's being asked to do, and he's throwing 4 picks.
And like Justin Fields is about to be asked to do.
Yeah, and we'll see, dude. I really hope that Fields comes out just with having a week to mentally prepare for being the starter. Comes out and has a good week. I mean, even if they don't win, I think if he has a solid week,
that game might not have been so close either, bro. If Allen Robinson catches that dime that he threw for 35 yards, like that was a dime. That was a top. That's top placement of the year. That's one of the top throws. If he catches that, that's a top 5 throw already of the year so far. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a nasty window and hit him right in his stomach in the breadbasket. And the only place that he could put it in, and that's where he hit it. The only person hands that it hit was Allen Robinson's.
And it was he just had his elbows apart and it went straight through his arms. He just wasn't ready for it.
He didn't think he was going to get it, and it fucking, boom, hit him. You know what I mean? But it's all good. They'll fix that up. A-Rob's not going to drop balls like that anymore. He knows the windows now. They're going to get that connection going. And they both need practice together, you know what I'm saying? Yep. He doesn't know Justin Fields can fit those windows whenever he's not practicing with them. Yeah. He sees them hit him with the second stringers. When you're not feeling it,
but it's different to not think like Andy Dalton might not even try that. So he probably wasn't expecting
at all. He was ready to call it off guard. He was getting ready to run back, but he'll be all right. The Bears too. I think they're going to turn out to be all right too. Let's give some QB grades though. We're going to grade Fields and Burrows. Fields, I'm going to go ahead and I'll give him a C+. I don't think he played that bad. I actually think you know what I'm saying, if you go by plus and minuses, Dan Orlovsky was talking about it the other day, and he goes by plus and minuses, and you go by the decisions he's making, how fast he's making them, and then ball placement. So those are the plus and minuses, and he came up out of the 13 or like 14 plays that he was graded on or whatever, I guess the passing plays.
Yeah.
He only had a minus on 2 of them. And so it was 12 out of 14, 12 pluses and 2 negative plays. You know what I'm saying? And he did pretty good, dude. He made good decisions. He was going to the right places. That one pick it's tough. He had to feel that for himself. He really did. And he's gonna be wary of that next time. But
give him a C+.
I give him a C+. Burrows, I give a
Burrows.
He 3 picks, dude. He played a tough defense. I'm gonna give him, honestly, dude, 19 for 30. I'm going to give him a C-, dude. He didn't play that.
This guy grades him easy.
Yeah. This guy grades him easy. I know. Well, he didn't play terrible, but he played 3 picks is rough, dude. You know what? Let me change that C-. I'm sorry. I'm going to give him a D+. Okay, I'm going to give him a D+. He didn't fucking completely fuck it up, but those 3 picks were tough. And they're going to throw him, but you just can't. 3 picks in the game, you're not going to win that. You don't deserve to win that game. So.
No.
Let's go, Garrett. What do you think?
So Fields I give C-, but he was also on the cusp of a D+. Just because I didn't really see that much either. I mean, he didn't throw for a whole lot of attempts because he wasn't in the whole game. And like you said, a lot goes into it whenever you're coming into the game like that and not expecting to start, especially a player who's been in the spotlight since day one. Mm-hmm. So he's used to that pressure. Probably feels him a little bit before a game. Mm-hmm. But I'll give him a C-. Burrow, I gave a D+. Because, 3 picks, man. Dude did not have a good game at all. I don't know. Didn't have an atrocious one, but he just didn't have a good one. Mm-hmm. So, and he took the L. So.
Yeah, took the L. All right, Jared, what do you give to Fields and Burrows?
All right, so Fields, I'm going to have to, I like him. I don't want to give like a bias, give him a better grade just because I like him, you know what I mean?
Grade it how you see it,
As far as, like stat-wise, I'm going to give him, honestly, like probably a C-, dude, and that's even cutting him a little bit of slack, you know what I mean? Maybe even a D+, you know what I mean? I get it, it's his first game, whatever, he kind of got thrown in the mix or whatever, but either way, you know what I mean? And Burrows, as far as him, I want to give him a D-. 3 picks is, kind of crazy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then to keep repeating the same thing. Yeah, definitely a D-.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin?
I'm gonna for Burrow, I'm gonna give him an F. That's just a bad game. Whether it's a good defense or not, he's 3 interceptions, and they're pretty bad interceptions too. Just the Roquan Smith pick 6 when he stared him down the whole time.
Just fucking
yeah, and Roquan, he didn't have a choice but to catch the ball. and then the one with Jalen, same thing. That he threw the pick he threw on the I think the very next play that they came back on offense.
Threw another one.
Threw it right to Jalen Johnson, and it was a great play by Jalen. But yeah, that was just a bad performance. Fields, I give him a D+, bro. He has room to grow. I heard what you said with the Dan Orlovsky stuff, and he was making the right choices and everything. But when you just look at the numbers, he played for about almost 3 quarters, and when you only have 60 yards and the offense kind of stalls with you in, when you see that first drive with Dalton and they were hitting, dude, they were 9 for 10, drove right down the field, scored a touchdown. Then he gets hurt. Fields comes in, and it's tough because he made 1 or 2 plays to win the game, but he made, a couple plays that could have lost the game too. Mm-hmm. And if Dalton wouldn't have made that first drive, we probably lose the game. But there's room to grow for him, so yeah. I give him a D+.
Okay, that's fair, brother. And I agree. And the reason I just gave him a C+, mainly I would have probably gave him a C- or a D+ also, but I seen that Dan Orlovsky Twitter video.
Yeah, and it made a lot of sense.
And it made a lot of sense. I'm like, okay, well now I'm gonna look at it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? He did have the pick. That's you got a great.
I just want to leave him room to grow for the season.
If he keeps throwing that pick, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? But and that's still a hard play, but you still want to be able to, and it all has to do with pressure too. Sometimes you got to get rid of it sooner than you want to, but you got to be able to read that a little bit. If he looks back just maybe a half a second earlier, he probably sees that guy kind of popping out a little bit, just a hair, but it's tough. That linebacker really.
You said 95% of guys are pregnant.
They're gonna throw it. That's a hard play, and they're not always gonna run that type of defense. But
all right, here we go.
Next we got this is
here we go.
I know.
Let's get into it.
Cowboys beat Chargers in a close one. We all know
it's a great game.
In recent history, they've lost a lot of close ones, and this was a good one for us. It feels good as a Dallas fan. We needed a good one, a close win against a good team. It was really a good thing for us, good for our team. And then just the injuries that we battled through and stuff. We had multiple injuries at a lot of positions. And, let's give it up for Terrence Steele, dude. He got raped last year, and I think he only gave up 1 sack. And it was against Bosa, dude. Joey Bosa is a monster, dude. And he didn't need double teams. He was handling him by himself on an island all game long on the right side. And as a backup, bro, I was impressed. His play, I knew was going to be determined on how we played. And he got Dak time, and we also just ran the shit of the ball because the Chargers thought we were going to throw the fuck out of it. So they played pass heavy. They were in a lot of dime and nickel package, a lot of cover 2, 2 safeties up top. So we just ran the ball. That takes another player out of the box. So we just ran it down their throat, and Tony Pollard, bro, 120 yards, couple tutties. Did he have one tutty?
He had one for sure. I think he only had one,
but he had 120 yards. Zeke also had, he almost had 100, or about that, I think. He had 90 or so.
No, they look good, man, and that's all they need. All they need to be successful is for the defense to make a couple plays. They don't have to make every play, but they have to make a few, and then they just need Dak to be efficient. Yeah. They don't need him to throw for 400 yards every game.
No, they don't. No,
they don't. They need him to be efficient. And they need to find a way, to take, like you said, to take what the defense gives them.
Exactly. Because if we would have thrown, if Dak throws a lot in that game, he you know what I'm saying, that's
it's just defense. So. It's just surprising to see him throw for 340 yards or whatever it was against a really good defense against the Buccaneers. And the Chargers have a good D, but not like the Bucs,
No, they don't. No, but
they played good They played good last week, though.
Yeah. No, and the Bucs defense, we couldn't run on them. So their corners, they do have a good defense. They have good linebackers and they have good safeties, but their corners, it's hard to have 3 when you have Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper. It's hard to have 3 guys. Gallup was hurt this week. Yeah, he's hurt this week, but I'm saying for the Bucs, it's hard to have 3 guys to guard those guys. You know what I mean? So that's why we took our matchups in that game, and that's why we threw a lot in that game, because we weren't going to run the ball in that game. And this game, like, we probably could have forced the pass, but that's what would have been. We've just been forcing a lot of passes into double coverages. When they're playing two safeties up top, you don't want to throw into that all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But he threw a lot.
He still did. He threw 27 times. He only missed 4 throws, 85%.
Yeah.
He played a clean game. The one pick was tough, and it was a bad throw. Nothing to say. It was a bad throw. He needs to clean that up, and it was just a bad read. That's all it was. He didn't, to his numbers, those don't look like normal Dak numbers, but he played good, and he didn't, even with the one pick, he still played a good enough game to win us the game. And
they won, yeah.
He managed the game, and he hit some clutch third downs at the end of the game to ice the game to get us in that field goal winning position. So it was a great game.
And Greg the leg came through finally, dude. 56-yarder,
he
right?
needed it,
or
bro.
53-yarder?
53-yarder or 53 or 55. I can't
Something
remember.
like that.
It was a deep one, yeah. And he needed that, or we needed that to see that, yeah.
If you guys, I think just losing Lawrence like you did, and then, you know, the kind
Collins,
of... Yeah, and Collins, the injuries you guys had, I think if you guys took a loss in this game,
it would have just...
It could have started like a snowball effect
yeah.
for the Cowboys, you know? Because I've seen... It's like you've seen this movie before, you know, with them sometimes. So it's just nice to see him come through against adversity.
Than what we've seen him.
And their defense, and Micah Parsons, you know,
he came
playing defensive end for the first time since high school.
Since high school, bro.
And he
fucking dominated. He was I think he was PFF's highest rated defensive player this week.
Rookie.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, rookie defensive player. So he had like a 96 grade.
Yeah.
Nasty, dude. And that's still one of that's probably like top 10 for all defense for sure. 96.
Yeah. It's a good game, not even for a rookie. That's just a good game.
Yeah, he fucking dominated, dude. And he was rushing the passer like a beast, and he's a good player for us. And Trayvon Diggs too, dude. He was blocking. He was doing good. He had a sick pick on fucking against Justin Herbert, and it wasn't even a bad throw. He just fucking just cleaned him up, undercut Keenan Allen. He was guarding Allen all night. I think he's ready to start locking, shadowing one receiver, the game's best receiver, and just taking that guy out.
You think so?
He's pretty good. They're talking about it. He hasn't done it yet. He shadowed Keenan a little bit, but not completely.
Yeah.
And he pretty much took him out of the game. Keenan still had a decent game, but... so Trayvon Diggs, dude, I want to say that. He's pretty much a lock. So through 2 weeks, he has the third lowest passer rating when targeted. So his is 42.0. That's what he's allowed whenever he's targeted. Jalen Ramsey's first at 25.6, which is nuts. And then Asante Samuels is 40.2. Another rookie. Diggs isn't a rookie, though. But Samuels is, though.
Yeah.
So those are the top three.
Legit, too. Diggs is legit.
Yeah, Diggs is, dude. He had a rough year last year, but I think him getting raped by a lot of fucking wide receiver ones really came him out. And he's a dog, dude. Like, seeing him on Hard Knocks and stuff, he comes out and he wants to play. He's competing against Coop. He follows Coop every day. He's like, you're not going to catch it today. You know what I'm saying? And he has a good work ethic, and I like that.
But that attitude brings a certain, playing like that brings a certain attitude to your defense that the Cowboys need.
Exactly.
Because, dude, like I said, if they just need to make a few plays here and there, and they'll win. They'll win a lot of games.
Exactly. When you play competitive in practice, you're gonna bring that to the game. You know what I'm saying? When you're competitive against your own teammates or brothers, you're gonna bring that to the game. Imagine. So it's contagious. You see some guy out there dogging, and he's fucking pissed because he gets burned. Like, he's literally pissed because he gets burned in practice, and that you're gonna see that, and you're gonna look at yourself a little. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But all right, let's move on to QB grades. Dak Prescott, like I said, not a bad game, not a great game. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a B+. The interception, it was a bad throw, so that's the only thing to really knock him on. Otherwise, I'd probably give him an A- or an A because he really played a clean game. Other than that, Justin Herbert, I'm gonna give him 1 to 2 INTs. Our defense played great, so I can't. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? 2 INTs looks bad, but he played a clean game. He kept his team in there, and like, you can say the Cowboys what they want, but we look like a good football team through 2 weeks, and so that's a tough game. It's a tough game, and I'm gonna go ahead and give him a B+ as well. I think they'd both get B+.
Yeah.
Garrett, what do you think?
I gave Prescott a C+, and I gave Herbert a C-.
Okay.
And then also on Tony Pollard's stats for that game, he had 13 attempts rushing for 109 yards. His long was 28 yards, and he had a touchdown.
See, dude, he's nasty, dude. He's huge for us.
He also had 3 receptions for 31 yards.
I was trying to get him on a fantasy tip.
I had to pick him up, bro. He's RB1. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's the more playmaker, but we need Zeke. He can't run every down, but Zeke, they complement each other well.
Yeah.
He's the better playmaker. He's going to make more plays than Zeke is. Zeke, I'm not saying Zeke can't break one, but he's always going to break more. He can make something out of nothing a lot more often.
Pollard also only played, 2 years at Memphis or something, as opposed to Zeke playing through Ohio State. And
Pollard, dude, he just keeps a low center of gravity. He breaks a lot of tackles for his size. He's hard to bring down. Not easy. Jared, what do you got for the QB grades, brother?
Dak, I'm going to go ahead and give him I might give him like a B+. He did pretty good. You know, he's not bad.
Yeah.
You know.
I got the dub too.
As far as old Herberts, bro, or Justin Herbert, bro, he's fucking.
You're salty because you're fantasy. Huh?
Yeah. As far as he goes, I'm not too fucking pleased with him.
As far as he goes,
he's gonna get a good D- for me, bro. D-.
Damn, he threw for 338 yards.
I mean, bro, but
He was getting hogged all night.
I didn't see that 300 yards, but look, the thing is, as far as fantasy goes, dude, he's
put up
shipping
fantasy
2
numbers,
weeks,
man.
Yeah,
2 weeks in a row, dude. You know what I mean?
Like 12 points or 10 points.
Something bad.
Something bad.
Yeah, one of my quarterbacks that I'm going against are always dropping 30 bombs and shit. You know,
30 bombs.
it's kind of rough. You know what I mean? But, yeah. So yeah, I'm a little bit hurt with him.
Yeah, that is tough. Austin, what do you got? Dak or Justin?
I give Dak a B.
Okay.
It's a decent game, but I know he can do better,
He can do better
than
for
that.
sure, yeah.
You know, but a solid B, dude. He got the dub. He was really efficient.
Yeah.
Herbert, I give Herbert a C. B-.
Okay. I was saying you guys are hard.
Yeah, no, I was gonna give it-
it. That looks
no.
bad, but he didn't play that.
B-. Dude. 10 incompletions, but he threw for a good amount of yards, and you know, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
It was a
they
close
had a chance
game,
to
and
win.
the Cowboys did play good defense, so
Yeah.
that's what I got.
Nice. All right, that was a good one. Next, we got Chiefs. Chiefs fumbled the record away against the Ravens. I was the only one to call this game. I just want to call that out. I'm just seeing the field so clearly.
Yeah, I think.
Next, we got so that's pretty much it. 36-35 Bears. It was a great fucking game to watch. Primetime's been a lot of fun.
It's a terrible game to watch.
Yeah, if you're a Chiefs fan, yeah.
Chiefs, yeah. You guys were in there the whole time.
No,
it's
I
hard
know
to
you
watch.
spoiled ass. Patrick Mahomes
He's
that was the first game.
I had to go through Trent Green, fucking Kyle Orton, fucking dog. I had some bad ones in there. Who else was in there, bro? Matt Castle.
Yeah,
dog.
but now you have the greatest quarterback possibly of all time, and the teams.
I waited for that shit though.
Your team won a Super Bowl. So that's
Yeah, dog. But
Yes,
you guys
the Bears
have,
never won.
like both the Steelers and the Cowboys have like 7. That was our first one.
One
Cowboys
that's
have
like
one.
to me though. It means nothing to me.
You're
though.
still alive.
Like it's cool.
Counts
Like
too,
to say,
some
like,
of
it's
them.
like, oh yeah, like
That was the first game Patrick Mahomes lost in September in his fucking career,
No,
and that's
I
the
know.
first interception.
And
that
they
he's
deserved to
thrown.
lose that game,
He
bro.
was thrown
They
30 in
deserved to lose that
September.
game.
He's thrown 35 touchdowns and one interception.
And the one interception in that interception
No, in his career.
In his
In
career.
the month of
in
September.
the month of September.
something the first month of football.
For like 4 games. Yeah.
Yeah, they just played with no urgency, bro, and it really
No, they
pissed me
did.
off. Like they played like they won the game the whole time. Even that last drive down the field, they were acting like they won. Like I still, even if you put Butker in a 55 to 60 yard field goal range, that's not winning. Like that's a 30%, 40% chance you hit that. Even Butker being a solid kicker that he is, I don't know. They just played real lax to me. That fumble bugged me.
I think they just always expect that Patrick Mahomes is going to do something.
Yeah,
to
dude.
win the
That's
game.
what's unfortunate when you have a fucking $1 billion quarterback like that. You know what I'm saying? Like same with Dak Prescott. They get all the fault. They, you know what I'm saying? They fucking you gotta like it's tough. Like Patrick Mahomes, he's great, but it's a team game. You can't. The man's not gonna go out there and guard the other fucking team's wide receivers. He's not gonna kick your field goals for you.
Not every game, but he at the end of the day, more games than not, he
put
makes
his team in position
plays.
to win. He put his team in position
He covers
to win.
up
He
a
did,
lot
but
of shit that's wrong with the Chiefs. He covers up a lot of stuff that's wrong with him, and that's what having a player like Patrick Mahomes will do is cover up a lot of
Right.
or hide a lot of these faults that your
when
team
you can
has.
go up and put up points, it pretty much erases the defense last fucking last drive. Whether they scored or whether they did to him last drive, it's like okay, well now we're even again.
Yeah.
Let's go at it again. So it helps every time, but still, like Patrick Mahomes did enough to win the game.
He also, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No. He like they do have the ability to put up a lot of points. You seen that Houston game in the playoffs when they came back
down 24.
and then you have a receiver like Tyreek Hill. You could just drop an 80-yard bomb first attempt and get it done with. But Patrick Mahomes also threw that pick when he was falling down, trying to do too much. Just take that sack, bro.
Yeah,
take the sack. Or he said he had DeMarcus Robinson wide open, but he was trying to get more yards down the field. And it's like, you're already falling down. Like that pick, if he doesn't throw that pick, it's not as close of a game. Lamar doesn't go down and score the ball again. Because we have no backers. We have Tyrann Mathieu and Daniel Sorensen. They're good safeties. And our cornerbacks are decent. But as far as linebackers go, you seen that 4th and 1. You know Lamar's going to get it. So who's going to stop him, bro?
Really
Chris Jones is playing DN now, too. So
So and he looked rough.
And he looked bad.
It takes a perfect play call to stop that on defense.
Yeah.
You guys have to be in the right position.
Or a really...
You got to have a good D-line.
Game-changing
They got to be in
player.
the right gaps. And your linebackers have to fill those fucking gaps that they plug up. You know what I mean? And if they don't, then you're fucked. It takes a team...
Right.
But
you could have a player, a linebacker, that could instinctively make that play, right?
Exactly.
Right.
So, I mean, they are missing that.
Well,
they do need that.
And they had Willie Gay, who they drafted last year, and he...
Linebacker?
Yeah, he's a linebacker. He ran like a 4.4 or something, bro, at the combine. Fast, bro. He's a backer. But he got hurt in the last preseason game this year. He got hurt, and so he's out for like a couple more weeks. But that was who they were banking on. They said he was
supposed to be the run stopper.
Yeah, exactly.
Preseason fucking strikes.
Yeah, right. And Andy Reid's one of those guys that plays all his starters during preseason.
Yeah, he is. Patrick Mahomes played like 3 games, right?
Yeah,
all 3.
Yeah, bro.
Nuts. Coming off a fucking ankle surgery, fucked up. Nah, it's cool though. Fuck it. If it works, it works. But
yeah, if it doesn't, then you lost your backer.
Yeah.
Lamar wins the game. So.
But they lose, bro. After. Oh no. Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumbles in the 4th quarter with a minute 27 remaining.
Poked out.
They're like on the Ravens 33-yard line, and basically field goal range. You know what I'm saying, to win the game. So they're they're down 35-36 in their field goal range. Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumbles it on 2nd down. And
not even on a stick neither, bro. The
he
guy
just reached in and
poked it out.
Great play.
That was
Not taking any credit away.
Ogden or what?
Yeah, he's a rookie too.
Owe,
yeah, he's sick, dude. He's had a great 2 weeks. He fucking
where's
the football play. He just
Chris
Collinsworth, bro. He just fucking plugged it out. Game winner.
That's crazy.
Got the fumble, dude, because they're about to lose. You know what I'm saying? And they ran the ball. You know they're gonna run the ball to run out the clock, and he plugs it. And after that, Lamar, you give the Chiefs still had 3 timeouts. But all they had to do was stop him from getting a first down. They took him all the way to 4th and 1, and Lamar runs it. He runs it just a direct QB snap and fucking runs it up the middle and gets that 1 yard. Game's over.
Wow.
So it's tough. Clyde Edwards-Helaire fucking fumbled the bag for them, and it's tough for Chiefs fans. It was a fun game to watch though. Chiefs, it was a good game. Chiefs are all right. It was a revenge game for Lamar. That's what I called. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I just, you know what I'm saying. I didn't think it was gonna happen like that. But I just thought Lamar would get his revenge this game. Patrick Mahomes threw 24 for 31, 77%. He had 3 TDs, 131 passer rating. He also had 1 INT. Lamar went 18 for 26, 69%. He had 1 TDs, 2 INTs, and a 78.9 passer rating. So we're going to give these guys some grades. Mahomes, I'm going to give him, honestly, bro, you got to give him an A+ with a passer rating like that. He only missed 7 throws.
How many yards is
one INT is tough. It was a bad throw. Or, you know what? I'll give him an A. A+ minus that bad throw. You are right. He shouldn't have thrown that. Eat the sack or throw it out of bounds. A other than that. Lamar, I'm going to give you, dude, even though he had the 2 INTs, I'm going to give this man an A also. He fucking commanded that Ravens offense, and he did a lot with his legs as well. And he's hard to stop. People say they're going to figure him out this year and stuff, and it's going to be hard to stop that man anytime. Yeah. You got a game plan for him no matter what, because he can throw the ball too. He's not going to throw Patrick Mahomes numbers or these other guys, but he's still a problem.
Yeah.
What do you guys got, Garrett?
He threw 343 yards.
343?
Yeah.
343? Oh,
yeah,
okay. I don't know why I put the yards up there. I'm sorry.
You're good, bro.
Patrick, I gave a C+. He had a good game, man, but that pick, dude. That pick, and he's got to be the one to tell those guys to get off their fucking ass and act like they haven't won the game already. Like, and on that play, like, I don't know. I mean, it's not his decision to give the ball to Clyde, but I don't know. I feel like he could have done more, and I'm just, like you said, I'm spoiled, so I'm used to seeing more from him. Even though he had a great game, that pick pissed me off, and urgency.
He has a high bar.
Yeah.
Bar's pretty high with him.
Exactly. That's the problem when you win a Super Bowl your second year and MVP your first year and all that shit. But Lamar Jackson, C+ as well, because dude, he didn't have a good game throwing the ball at all. He ran the ball great, and that's great. As from a quarterback standpoint, he won the game, and that's awesome. But as far as throwing the ball, he threw 2 picks, and one of them was a pick 6. That was right to Tyrann Mathieu.
That one wasn't his fault though. Watkins slipped.
Watkins slipped.
He slipped on
The second pick to Tyron was
And you got to
his fault.
throws. So
And then he
Lamar
almost threw a
had to
third.
throw it.
He almost
So
threw
if
a
he
third
was
one
slipped,
too.
Sammy Watkins at least contests that catch. Like he probably even catches it. But
I feel
game
you.
in my eyes.
He won it. No, I mean he won it, but he didn't have a great game,
He did a
bro.
lot with his legs, and he fucking.
He did it all with his legs. If he couldn't run, they wouldn't have done anything. I mean,
No.
That's how he is on
But if he was
any
also-
game.
yeah,
he was
exactly.
also
That's what I'm
just-
saying. From a quarterback standpoint, he won the game.
So you think he's just a C+ quarterback?
But if he was
average
also just a
quarterback?
one-dimensional, if he could only run the ball, he would be easy to stop. Also, he can throw the ball too.
Yeah, he can. He can.
He can fucking.
I'm not saying he
He
can't
also
throw the
misses
ball.
them like in the early one, the Marquise Goodwin.
Yeah, he
missed
does.
them.
He'll miss.
But
some
they
throws.
don't miss them.
And but sometimes he doesn't like that. That MVP season, he wasn't missing those. He needs to get that figured out. I think it's more of like a little like a rut kind of thing.
He's trying to do too much. I
Not to
feel like.
mention Tyson Williams had a big part to do with them. I mean, the running game in general, dude.
Yeah.
They're a running team. They're the
Yeah,
number one running
right.
offense.
So that's why I give him a C+.
They've broken like for the Ravens record for like running touchdowns or something like that in the past 2 years. And Greg Roman, he's that's what he does. They run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Jared?
you?
Mahomes, Lamar.
All right, so Lamar Jackson, I'm gonna give him a C.
See?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Mahomes.
Patty Mahomes, on the other hand, 3 TDs, like a high percentage. He did pretty good in my eyes. He may not have brought home the dub, but I'm gonna give him probably a B minus.
B minus.
Yeah.
How come Lamar is C? Just because he didn't look that numbers don't look that good.
2 picks and 1 touchdown. You know what I mean? If you're a QB, you know what I mean. You should be putting up at least 2-3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? At least in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Or just more.
If you have more,
touchdowns
if
than
you
picks.
have down more, yeah, exactly. You have more interceptions than picks, then it's not a good day for you at all.
Yeah. Okay,
You know
that's
what I
fair.
mean? So-
Nice, brother. That's fair. Cause it's tough. Those two, but whatever. A pick is a pick. We don't. You know what I'm saying? I think the NFL should start excluding ones when people fuck up, like if it's blatantly off the receiver's hands, stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not count those ones or put those in a different statistic. You know what I'm saying? So we know like how many picks. Yeah, something. No, but they'll never do that. Picks are picks.
Yeah.
What do you got? Mahomes and Lamar.
I got Mahomes, dude. I think he played good. I give him an A minus. I mean, he still threw for 340 yards, 3 touchdowns, and that pick it's something that he can easily fix. You know, next time he's not going to do that. I don't think he's smart enough. He's just I think he gets to a point with him where he thinks he's invisible and he can make all the plays.
And he's made plays like that before.
Yeah, and you've seen him. And when he does make him, everybody's in awe. But then when he fucks up, you know, it is what it is.
And that's just learning.
Yeah, you know, that's
I think you gotta like if we're gonna praise him for doing that, we gotta let him just play like that.
Yeah, that's how he plays.
He's not gonna hit them all. He's not gonna hit them all. But that's what makes him great is whenever he does hit those crazy throws because people don't throw those.
Right.
And that's what makes.
I
him
just
great.
hope he
That's what makes him who
realizes
is.
I just hope he can realize, and I think he will. If he's a great quarterback, the time and the place to do that. You know that in that point in that game, maybe that's not the point to fucking try to make that play.
Right.
Maybe when you're coming back,
you're
down already.
His 8th, 9th year in the
But
league.
you know, I give him a solid A minus. He had a good game. Lamar, dude, I give him an A. I think he did good, bro. I mean, he straight up he didn't pass for that many yards. I mean, he was 18 for 26
But
for
still,
240.
he only missed 8 throws and
And he
Throw him with a pick.
was 16 carries for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. So that's
he threw for 200, right?
Yeah, threw for 240.
240. See, so 200 and 100 on the ground. That's fucking nuts. That's good, bro.
But he plays it the way he plays, dude, and you know, so he gets an A in my eyes. But if it wasn't for the way they won the game, I would give him probably more like a B or a B plus because just coming out, that's the way you got to beat the Chiefs, bro. You got to have some fucking sack and come out on that 4th down. Straight up, it was 4th and 1, and your head coach asked you on Monday Night Football. He told him, Lamar, you want to go for this? He said, fuck yeah, and they go for it. Dude calls his own number, fucking takes that ball and runs it right down their throat to win it. You know that's the only way you're gonna beat the Chiefs.
And you
straight
give the
up,
quarterback
a
that
team that
confidence,
great.
bro. when your organization's behind you, dude, you're fucking.
So I think he played a great game, dude. But, you know, he could have played better, but at the way they won and just the heart that he showed, I give him A.
And they ran an efficient offense, bro. They fucking
They've had a lot of injuries, so for them to be playing like this, losing literally all of their running backs.
And he doesn't have like Marquise Brown and Sammy Watkins are great, but he doesn't have these wide receiver ones that the Chiefs have.
Yeah,
because
that Bateman's hurt. Their number one pick.
So it's hard when your guys aren't getting separation. It's hard.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it
figure
for.
it out.
I agree. Pretty much it for NFL Week 2. It was a great week. Hopefully every other week is like this. It's been fun through 2 weeks. It really has.
Hell yeah.
Taunting calls blow though, boys.
Show my fucking god, dude.
Get out of hand. There was 3 in the first week. There was 11 this week, and it's fucking insane. They're calling they're like don't spin the ball. Don't fucking.
Can't clap in your opponent's face.
You can't do anything. You can't point at them. You can't point. You can't do.
Can't talk really.
You can't do anything. Yeah. You can't do anything. It's pretty sad. It's kind of ruining the fucking fun of it. It's like whenever they were putting a hold on celebrations a while back. That shit was whack. Like we have celebrations are fun. Taunting is cool too. It's part of these guys are fucking
grown men, right?
Grown men,
That's
dude.
what I said.
Getting paid millions of dollars,
there's little kids growing up and they're fucking trucking them and like making a little kid feel like shit. Like these are grown men.
No, exactly.
This is entertainment. This is what the people want to see.
To me, taunting is like if I did a great play and grab the ball and fucking throw it in your face or something. That's different.
Yes.
But like in the Bears game, dude, the first or second drive, it's a third down, you know, a big point, and we stop them, and our quarterback claps in the receiver over the receiver's face after he just made a great play, and they give him a 15-yard penalty. It's like, wow. And I said to myself, are these guys not fucking grown-ass men? Like, really? Are you fucking kidding me?
Like, I get, if they're headbutting the person, because we have seen that before, where they get aggressive, after, you know what I'm saying, they'll, headbutt them, maybe call that, because that's
Cody
a little
Thompson.
bit aggressive. Yeah,
Cody used to do that shit in the apple. Remember, Garrett's had it firsthand up in your face. Just, you like that? Yeah, you like that?
It's part of the game, you know what I'm saying? It really is, if they're not physically fucking touching the guy or spitting on a person or, doing something blatantly disrespectful, it's not that big of a deal, bro. These guys are excited they made a big play, and they want that person to know that they made a big play on them. It's not that big of a fucking deal. That person needs to get better. They fucking missed the play. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's ruining the game, dude.
Yeah, I think they'll calm down though. The NFL always does this with their new fucking rules, bro. They put an emphasis on it, and there'll be 1 week early on where they're calling everything, every single thing,
crazy,
and then they chill. You know what I mean?
Everybody's like, dude, we're done.
I think they'll calm down and hopefully they'll fucking get rid of that stupid ass rule because that's stupid.
Just call it when they're headbutting, when they're really
there's obvious
and they're grinding, you know.
Like I said,
when they're being a little unsportsmanlike like that, yeah. But if they're just turning around and pointing at them I got you, or you know what I'm saying,
dude,
it's
little
shit like that, or just spinning the ball,
spinning the ball after a touchdown.
It's not an easy thing to do to succeed in this game, and when they have good plays, bro, let them fucking show out, bro. Yeah. That's what the people want to see. This fucking
give the
it
people
doesn't
what
hurt
they
anybody's
want.
feelings that this fucker points at him after he catches the ball over him, or that he fucking spins the ball. Nobody in the world has ever said that.
Grow up.
Nobody ever.
Grow the fuck up, Roger Goodell.
Exactly.
I don't know if he makes those rules, but
I never watched a game no, that guy shouldn't have turned around and pointed at him.
Yeah, right.
Covering your kid's eyes. Don't look. He just clapped in his face. You see that little Johnny? Don't be like him. That guy's a bad man.
He turned around and looked at him.
He looked at him, Johnny.
You could just have to look at him. If you just dog the guys, they're gonna call it.
They did,
sad, bro.
Dude.
11 this week, yeah.
That's insane.
It's trash, but yeah, you guys, I think we all disagree on that fucker. It needs to be thrown out.
Tossed.
We're gonna move on to games of the week and players of the week. This is a good one. Anybody ready to start this one off?
I'll start it off right here. I got my game of the week was the Ravens versus the Chiefs for sure. Player of the week based off my grades, Lamar Jackson.
Oh my gosh.
Lamar, dude.
Wow.
Dude, he fucking had a great game.
No, he did.
He showed some sack.
Dude, they beat the Chiefs.
He had a great game. If we're just going off of statistics, if we're grading statistics, that's my grade.
Okay.
But I'm not saying he didn't have a great game
because
he did.
The way he ran that offense.
You're grading Lamar off of being a passer.
Yeah, you can't grade him just off of just a pass. You gotta grade him off of what he
I think out of overall performance, dude, the throws he missed were bad. They were bad throws. He threw a pick six, another pick, and then he almost threw a third pick in the end zone to Tyrann Mathieu. Yeah. He almost threw a third pick to Tyrann Mathieu.
He threw some good throws too.
And the other defender ran into Tyrann, so he dropped it. But I don't know, man. That's just my grade.
I think it's tough.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
Gotcha.
There really is, and it is fair because he did miss some throws that he should have missed that we're not used to seeing pro quarterbacks.
There was a lot of pressure on him, dude. The Chiefs, he was 0-4 against the Chiefs. The Lamar Patty rivalry is kind of starting to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
He really wanted this, and he came through big.
He did.
He did.
Nice. Those are good picks. And who's your game of the week again, brother?
My game of the week was Ravens Chiefs.
Ravens Chiefs. That's good. My game of the week, I'll go next. I think was.
Just do it. Just say it. It was a great game,
dude. Honestly, bro, I gotta go Cowboys Chargers.
A fucking 53-yard field goal.
53-yard field goal.
3 seconds left or whatever.
3 seconds left. Our defense came up with a stop at the end, and we fucking went down. Dak had a good third down conversion. Zeke, I wanted to make sure to include that. Zeke had 2 huge runs for 7 yards on that final drive.
Yeah.
So it was a mixture of pass and run, and we looked great that game. If we can keep that balance going and the main thing is just keeping the defense on the edge. Whenever they think you're running, you want to pass it. When they think you're going to pass it, you want to run it. You want to keep your guys in the best position to succeed. And we did that. So I was really happy with our thing at the end. The only thing at the time, the way we handled the clock at the end, like we could have got another playoff and made it a little bit closer. We had like 35 seconds and we let it run all the way down to 7 and it was third down. We kicked the ball at third down.
The 53
instead of kicking, so we had a timeout and we kind of fucked that up, but it was okay. We still could have made it like 5 yards closer, but it's alright. We still kicked it. We won. That was a game of the week.
Yep.
Player of the week, who balled out, dude? Who balled out this week? Honestly, dude, that's tough. I gotta go. I'm gonna give it to fucking probably either Rodgers or Aaron Jones. I'm gonna give it to Rodgers and Aaron Jones.
as a combo.
Yep. They both. Rodgers came back. Aaron Jones helped him out a lot.
4 tuds.
4 tuds for Aaron Jones. They counted one that was like looked like a little fucking handoff as a pass, bro.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy. It's pretty sick though.
Fucking bullshit.
It is bullshit. That's stat padding.
I hate Rodgers, dude.
That's stat padding, and you know.
He's a fucking asshole.
But yeah, so Rodgers and Aaron Jones are players of the week for me. What do you got, Garrett?
Yeah, fucking that is stat pad. Patty has like 50 of those to Travis Kelce.
just
a shovel pass right there.
His literally looked like just a handoff. It was like so close.
But he just like went like, he's just like counts as a pass. Count it, motherfucker. What's up?
That's fucking crazy.
I got for the games. I got Vikings and Cardinals, but the Chiefs and Ravens were also up there for me, and then the Titans and Seahawks was also a pretty good game.
Nice.
Best players, Derrick Henry went off, man.
Yeah, actually.
You can't change it if I can say that.
It is.
And honorable mentions, I got 2 of them because Cooper Kupp had a solid
honorable
game
mentions
too.
now?
Yeah, I just had to squeeze him in there, bro. And then Aaron Jones, of course.
Aaron Jones balled out, dude.
Enough. So.
What about you, Jay? Players and game.
All right, so the game of the week for me was the Washington football team and Giants. That was a
good one. That was a really good one.
Thursday night.
So, yeah, that was a good one for me. And then as far as my player of the week, it's weird to say, but I'm gonna give it to Derek Carr. You know, they beat my team, but yeah, for sure.
He played great.
He did good, dude, for sure. He impressed me. So yeah, definitely.
He's shown up a lot of critics. People were very critical of him, and he's playing at MVP level so far. So next for our down bad picks of the week, Jerry, you want to start us off?
Yeah. So for my down bad is the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting shut out.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good one.
For sure.
Yes.
Okay. What about your player? Do you have a down bad player at all? If you don't, that's fine.
Let me see. The down bad player, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Big Ben. Not Big Ben, bro. I give him more credit than that, bro. He did good. I'm gonna Justin Herbert, bro. He's fucking down bad for me, bro. Okay. You know what I mean?
So that's a good one. Gary, you ready to go next?
Yeah. Down bad team, dude. Dolphins for sure. You put up 0 points, you're gonna be the down bad team of the week. Worst player of the week, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That's my down bad player of the week for sure.
Funny, he's also on my fantasy team, bro. Unfortunately, but no,
it's funny your brother drafted that team and it's not looking too great for you, brother.
My down bad team of the week is going to be the Giants. Just the way they lost, dude. In the end, to fuck up on that field goal, really?
Yeah.
And my down bad player of the week is Lawrence, dude. The guy for jumping. Yeah.
Because they missed that field goal. They went offsides and they missed that field goal.
He missed the field goal and the dude jumped
offsides.
And the kicker kicked it, missed it. He got another chance, closer shot, and made the field goal to win.
Dude.
So, and that's tough because he's a really good player, and I hope that me picking he hears this and comes back next week. You know what I mean? I'm riding on the fucking Giants to win that division this year, bro. They're 0-2. Yeah, they're not doing so good. That pick's not. Josh is looking right, and I don't like that. So fucking they need to step it up. Fuck.
So for my down bad pick, I'm gonna pick the Jets. They fucking look like shit. They are not supposed to look good, but they're not supposed to look that bad.
Yeah, the Jets.
And then my down bad player, I'm not to go with Zach Wilson. Dude. 4 picks.
Yeah.
You played really bad this week, bro, and gotta clean that up. No matter if you play Bill Belichick, no matter how they disguise their defense and their reads, it is tough. But that's what you're gonna face. And you know what I'm saying? You showed. Now a lot of people seen that game. You're gonna see that a lot more. So just be ready, and you gotta step it up, bro. Yep. New York Jets fans are not happy with that, bro. Fucking they've been through it.
For real, they're like PTSD.
Yeah, they need some help, bro. So don't play like that. Don't give them another. They've seen that too many times. They've lived that movie. All right, next. That's pretty much it for our down bad picks. Next, we're gonna go. Next, we have power rankings of teams that are 2-0, and we're also gonna do power rankings of teams that are 0-2. So we're gonna start off with the 2-0 teams and the 0-2. I'll go first. For my 2-0 teams, I got Bucks at number 1, Cards at number 2, Rams number 3, Raiders number 4, 49ers, and then I have Broncos, Panthers. So those are my top 7 for those. For 0-2, I have Vikings at the number 1 0-2 team, Colts. Then I got Lions. Then I have the Giants. Then the Falcons. I was torn between putting the Falcons ahead, but I do think the Giants are better. And then I have the Jags and then the Jets. And so that's it for me. Gary, what do you got now?
2-0 teams. Number 1, got the Arizona Cardinals. Number 2, the Bucks. Number 3, the Rams. Number 4, the Raiders. Number 5, the Broncos. Number 6, the 49ers. And then number 7, the Panthers.
So you have the Cards ahead of the Bucks?
I do.
What in the fuck, Joe?
I'm ahead of the Bucks, man. Just kidding.
I respect your pick.
They just like me, man. Yeah. Anyway,
I respect it.
0-2 teams. Number 1, Vikings. Number 2, Giants. Number 3, the Falcons. Number 4, the Colts. Number 5, the Lions. Number 6, the Jets. And number 7, the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Jerry, you want to go next?
I'm ready to go, man. Oh, did I steal your thunder, brother?
No, I just always go last, but it's all right.
This time, go ahead.
Best for last.
Go ahead.
No, you go. I'm already
all right,
ready
Austin. We're ready for you next, brother. What do you got?
My goodness, Joe. We're gonna start off here with I got my 2-0 teams. I got the Bucks first. I think the Rams second, Raiders 3, Cardinals 4, 49ers 5, and then I got the Broncos, Panthers. No, Panthers, Broncos. I'm sorry. Panthers, Broncos.
Okay.
I feel like you copied my homework, dude. I mean, word for word, dude.
Bum ass list.
What do you got for your 0-2?
For my 0-2, I got the Giants because I'm just putting the good juju out there. Then Vikings. And then I got Giants, Vikings, and then I think I'm going to go with Falcons. And then I'm going to go Colts, Jaguars, Jets.
Nice. Alrighty, and...
You ready for Blaze 4?
Yeah, Blaze 4. Let's go.
All right, dude. So, for my 2-0, I got the Bucks, Rams, Raiders, Cardinals, the Niners, Broncos, Panthers.
Okay.
Just like that.
About your 0-2?
0-2, I got Vikings, Falcons, Giants, Colts, Jags, Lions, and Jets, boys and girls.
Nice. Those are good picks. I think those... I already went, huh? Yeah, so now we're going to move on to our no-shot auto-lock of the week. And I just wanted to, before we start this segment, I just want to call out and just let everybody know what our records were from last week and what we're standing at, looking at overall for the season.
Make sure you go overall.
Of course he does.
So for last week, for NFL picks, I went 13-3. I had the best week of the 4Casuals. Austin took second, so he took second place. He went 12-4. Jer and Garrett went 8-8. 500, can't complain. You might squeeze into the playoffs. But yeah. And as for no shot auto lock last week, I hit them both. Austin got his auto lock wrong. He picked the Chargers as an auto lock. They did not hit. His no shot was who'd you pick?
For my no shot to win?
Yes. Let me see. Your no shot was the Jets, and you hit that. And so Garrett, he missed his no shot, and he picked the Titans, and the Bucks were the auto lock. Got that one correct. Jared went Panthers and Browns, missed the Panthers. So for overall NFL picks through week 1 and 2, Austin's in first place at 22 and 10. I'm in second at 20 and 12. Garrett and Austin are tied for third at 19. Garrett and Jeremiah are tied for third place at 19 and 13. And our 3 best bets, Garrett has hit the most of those. He's 8 and 1. And me and Austin are 7 and 2. Jared 6 and 3. That's it. Let's move on for this week. This week's no shot auto lock. I will start it off. I'll start off the no shot auto lock. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Jags as the no shot, and then my auto lock's gonna be the Broncos this week. Who do you have, Garrett?
My no shot is also the Jaguars, and my auto lock is Arizona Cardinals.
Okay. Gary, you ready to go next?
Yeah. So my no shot, the Chargers beat the Chiefs. And then for auto lock, I got the Patriots.
Patriots, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Who do they play?
The Patriots, they actually have a tough game against the Saints.
Saints, yeah. Okay.
They should have bet last week, though.
Saints did, yeah. That's true. Well, Austin, what do you got?
So for my auto lock, I'm going with the Bills to beat the Washington football team. And then for my no shot, I got the Vikings against the Seahawks. Vikings are going to lose to the Seahawks.
Vikings, Seahawks.
Yep.
Okay. That's good shit. Next, we're going to move on to our NFL Week 3 picks. So, we'll start it off. This one, I'm not going to go first. No more free picks for the boys.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Now, first game of the week, Thursday Night Football, Carolina, Houston. I will be giving away free picks on YouTube, 4Casuals. Check us out on Apple. Free picks all year long.
Yes, sir.
This year's free picks all year long, but
Yeah.
not to the boys. Carolina, Houston, we have first. And we'll start off with Austin. What do you got, Carolina, Houston?
I think the Panthers.
Okay.
Panthers got this one.
Yeah. What do you got, Jay?
I'm going to go with Panthers as well, honestly.
Nice. What do you have, Garrett?
Panthers.
Panthers. I'm going to take the Panthers, too. Should be an easy one. And then Colts. Next is Colts at the Titans. Who do you have here, Austin?
I'm going to go with the Titans.
Titans, okay.
Titans as well, man. They're looking pretty good.
Titans as well, okay. What about you, Garrett?
Makes 3 of us.
Titans, yeah.
Unanimously.
I got the Titans as well. I think they're gonna win. They're gonna beat the Colts.
Especially
Next,
with that Wentz.
Yeah, without Wentz, and it's tough. Next we have Giants. All right, Falcons actually at the Giants. Both on 2. Someone's getting a dub here. Yeah, right. Somebody's getting a fucking dub. It's honestly okay. Let's just start with Austin. Let's see.
Giants.
Giants,
Let's go,
okay.
baby.
Falcons.
Falcons, okay.
Yep.
This is really tough for me. I'm gonna go with the Falcons though.
Falcons, okay, yep. Honestly, this is a hard one because I really just want to get it right. I don't give a fuck. I don't think the Giants are a problem for the Cowboys. I just want to get this pick right. I'm having a hard time. I want to lean Falcons, but the way the Giants played last week, they played. I'm gonna take the Giants, dude. I think the Giants are gonna beat the Falcons. I think the Falcons are a lesser football team compared to the Washington football team, and I think Daniel Jones will have a decent game.
He finds Galladay.
Yeah, so we'll see. He was pissed. Did you guys see him fucking
He
screaming?
was actually
He was yelling at Jason Garrett.
Yeah, Jason Garrett.
Yeah, Jason Garrett. He's mad.
And he was. I don't know why he was yelling. Just a quick thing. He was getting the targets. It's fucking Danny Dimes was missing him, dude.
Yeah.
Bad.
And sometimes he wasn't looking at him too.
Yeah.
That was another
Yeah.
problem. He was
He
wide
missed
open.
him wide open.
Yeah. That
But
was tough.
I did. Let's keep
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Giants. I think the Falcons are bad. They have no defense. Next, we're gonna go Chiefs Chargers. This gonna be a great game, I think. What do you got, Austin?
Oh man, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, bro. I'm not
Chiefs.
gonna think too hard about this one. Really, they're gonna bounce back from that loss, and I think they're gonna beat the Chargers.
What do you
Chiefs
got
as
here?
well.
Chiefs as well.
Yep.
Or Garrett, what do you think?
Yeah,
bro?
the Chiefs. The Chiefs.
Chiefs. Okay. I think I gotta take the Chiefs too. It's gonna be a close game. The Chargers can win, but it's. I don't think the Chiefs are gonna lose 2 in a row. That's what I'm banking off of. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are not gonna lose 2 in a row. That's what I'm mostly going off of. Next, we have Pittsburgh at the Bengals. Or Bengals actually at Pittsburgh, sorry. And Austin, what do you got?
I think I'm gonna go with the Bengals here.
Bengals?
I'm gonna go with the Bengals, dude. I mean, they played a tough game last week, but I think they're gonna bounce back this week.
Okay. Jerry, what do you got?
Steelers.
Steelers.
Yes, sir.
Nice. A good pick. What do you have here?
Steelers.
Steelers. I'm going to go with the Steelers as well. Joe Burrow struggled against a good defense. I think the Steelers have a better defense than the Bears, and I think they're going to have a hard, and he's going to have a hard time. And I think the Steelers are just, and Mike Tomlin just doesn't lose to the Bengals, dude. So I just think I think they're going to win. Next we have the Bears at Cleveland. This is going to be another good game. Justin Fields' first start, by the way. This is huge. Yeah, Austin, what do you got?
You know, like you said, I just want to get the pick right. I don't think the Bears have the offensive line to protect Fields in this game, so I think the Browns are going to win.
Okay.
Sadly.
Agreed. Yep, mine as well.
Got the Bears.
Nice.
Thank you, Garrett.
I'm also actually I'm also taking
somebody
the Bears.
else have faith in them, bro. So
Yeah.
that way you can't.
Man, that's kind of sad that I didn't fucking pick my own team, and then you guys picked him.
I mean, the Browns have a really good defense, though.
I know.
You know, Justin Fields being so young and
get
stuff.
eaten up.
Yeah. Browns are really aggressive on defense.
No, yeah,
They're
Browns are
really-
good.
They are. It's just
They're
if
good. They're
Baker's
good.
shoulder is still fucked up because it
Bears
did
have a good
dislocate,
defense, too, though.
Yeah.
and then Jarvis Landry's hurt, Odell Beckham's hurt.
Yeah, but it's tough. It's gonna be a good
They
game.
do have
Really.
Nick Chubb and
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
yeah. it is.
I think
It
I
is.
take the Bears. I think the Bears are gonna win. I think the Bears
Go
defense
Bears.
is starting to turn it up a little bit more, and I think they're gonna get to Baker, and I think the Browns are gonna run the ball so well on the Bears.
I just have PTSD, bro. Anytime we start looking good, we play a good team and we just completely get blown out.
You guys could lose, dude, but I think you guys could win too. I think Justin Fields is gonna come out. I really think he's gonna have a great game. I really do.
Right.
The Browns, yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Next, we're gonna move on. We got Baltimore at Detroit. Austin, what do you got here?
Baltimore.
Ravens as well, yep.
Taking the Monte Leon stuff.
Oh, wow.
He's salty.
Gary.
Last week it was the Monte Leons against the Packers.
Big
This
cat
week-
energy, doc.
Okay.
Big cat energy, doc.
You can see that from me, bro.
That's funny, doc. It's a good one. It's a good one. Well, yeah, dude. I don't know. I just got a feeling, man. Jared Goff really doesn't look that bad. Their
No, they're
defense, I
getting
don't know how they're
better.
gonna stop Lamar, but
That
But-
team's just getting better though. Dan Campbell is a good coach, and I think he's gonna turn that organization around.
I think they might get one of like a fluke win, bro. That'll be their one win all year or something.
See.
Yeah, they don't have the talent as other rosters, but they are playing though. They're showing up, and they're not just rolling over for teams.
Yeah.
So that's huge.
Yeah.
But I do take the Ravens in this one. I think the Ravens win. The Lions are getting better each week. We've seen it so far, and I think Dan Campbell's huge for them. He's going to turn them around. They'll get some wins this year. I didn't think they would, but they fought, and they're fighting each week, and they're going to get some wins like that. They'll get better. Next, we got New Orleans at the Patriots. It's going to be a good game as well. Patriots offense didn't look too great in the last game against the Jets. They really just ran the ball efficiently. The defense really just held them together. Without those 4 picks, it could have been a lot different.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know. The Patriots defense looks dominant, but their offense I don't know if their offense can score, dude. So I don't know what's gonna be like when they have to score.
So you're going with the Saints?
I'm gonna let you go first. What do you got?
I'm going with the Patriots, dude. I
Patriots.
think the Patriots. I think Belichick's gonna come out and fucking tear up old Jameis.
Mhm.
He's gonna throw
It's-
4 picks.
It's in Foxborough too. So
Yeah.
what do you got?
This was my auto lock, and I got Patriots.
Patriots, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you got?
I got the Saints.
Saints. Yeah, this is a hard one, man. I really just want to get the fucking pick right. I think that the Patriots are gonna win. I'm gonna take the Patriots. That's what my gut's telling me. It's what I'm gonna go with. That's it. Next, we're gonna move on to Arizona at Jacksonville Jaguars.
Man,
This
this is
one,
a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one. What do you got, Austin?
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Both
Okay.
Cardinals.
Cardinals, too.
Cardinals for Jared.
Yep.
Cardinals.
Cardinals for Gary, and then I also have the Cardinals. It's a uni. It's an easy one.
The birdies.
Don't overthink it.
Yep.
Birdies.
Next
on the
we
Cats.
have Washington at Buffalo. Potential for a good game here. What do you have, Austin?
I got the Bills.
Got the Billises.
Mm-hmm.
That is a tough one. I'm gonna go with Washington.
Okay, that's not a bad pick, bro. What do you got?
I got the Bills.
Bills. Okay. I want to pick Washington just because the last good defense Josh Allen faced, he didn't play well. But I don't know. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go with Washington too, dude. I think Washington's pretty good. Taylor Heineke played some good football. He's gonna play better next week, And the defense is just when they're playing well, bro.
Bills got a good defense too.
They do. I'm gonna take Washington. That's a tough pick.
Do it. That's the only
We're
way that
sticking
we
through
can't
it.
all pick the same teams.
Yeah, we can. That's who I think. I see their defense being a problem for Josh Allen. Next we have the Jets at the Broncos. What do you got, Austin?
Jets at Broncos. I think the Broncos are gonna win this one, dude.
Okay.
I wanted to go with the Jets for a second, but
After last week, it's like fuck.
yeah,
The only way they win is if Zach Wilson plays phenomenal. And
yeah.
If he's not playing like that, it's tough.
Ooh, I don't know.
Don't overthink
Jets are
it.
0-2. Broncos are 2-0.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of should be like a no-brainer, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Broncos probably.
And the Broncos, the teams they beat were weak teams, but the Jets are one of these weak teams.
Yeah,
So-
so weaker teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Broncos as well. But if Teddy Bridgeness gets hurt,
Why are you putting that
Drew
juju out there?
I hope it doesn't happen. And it's not like you can do this in a bet. But if Drew Lock comes in, Jets might make a
This
comeback.
motherfucker just said that. I'm just kidding.
I didn't say I hope he gets hurt. I said if he gets hurt.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, they're fucked if Drew Lock has to go in. Now, Teddy's playing at an exceptionally great level, dude. He's playing the best football I've ever seen him play. And he's making good decisions. He's doing them quickly. And he's throwing to the right guys, and he knows what he's doing out there. He looks pretty good. This is a good team for him. I got the Broncos. Should be easy for them, I think. I think Zach Wilson's have another game where he throws multiple picks. I call 2 or more at least. So maybe bet that. There might be a good little odds on that.
Teddy Bridgeness with the quickness.
Next we have Miami at Las Vegas.
Welcome to Miami.
What do you have here, Austin? Dolphins or Raiders?
The Vegas Raiders.
That's my pick as well, honestly.
The Raiders. Who do you have here?
The Raiders.
I also have the
Raiders. Stop.
I got the Raiders.
Stop, motherfucker. Stop, motherfucker. Trying to get the sound right.
That's funny, dog.
That's a good pick.
Next we got Seattle at Minnesota. Austin.
Ooh, I got the Seahawks.
Seahawks okay?
Sir.
Dude, yeah, Seahawks as well.
Fucking should be. Minnesota's not an 0-2 team. Like they're 0-2, but they're not that bad though. That's what's tough. But we'll see. Seahawks?
Yep.
What do you have here?
I got the Seahawks.
Okay. I have the Seahawks, dude. I'm not gonna overthink it.
Don't overthink it.
Like,
Man.
yeah, you
That's
just
the
can't.
key.
You can't. Yep.
Can't overthink it.
Tampa Bay at LA. I'm very curious in your guys' picks on this one. And everybody's. It's gonna be a great game. This has to be game of the week. It just has to be. Tampa Bay. Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the LA Rams. I think Tampa Bay's they're not gonna go undefeated this year. I think they're gonna drop this game to the Rams.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Tom Brady's a GOAT, you know. He's a good. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll be going with the Rams on this one too, man. I think Stafford gets it done.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. The Bucks just look like the best team in the NFL right now, in my opinion. They just look they just still look like they're the team to beat in my eyes. And the Rams, like I thought they were gonna be one of the top teams. They are still, but the game that they played against the Colts last week, I think it shouldn't have been so close. But it's football. There's close games. They still won. But I think the Bucks are better. I think the Bucks are gonna show, and I think the Bucks are gonna go to LA, and I think they're gonna win. It's gonna be a close game though, and a game to watch.
This week's gonna determine a lot in our overall shit. We're picking a lot of different teams.
Yeah, we are. So I have the Bucks.
Let's get it.
Next, we have Green Bay at San Fran. San Fran has been like, although Rodgers beat them last year, San Fran's dealing with a lot of injuries, but this team has been like Rodgers' kryptonite through the years, especially in the playoffs and stuff when they're good. Who do you guys have? Who do you have here, Austin?
I'm gonna go just because they're the home team, the 49ers.
Sure.
I hate the Packers.
Yeah. What do you have here?
I got the Niners as well.
Okay.
I hope the Niners win.
I don't want to take them because I don't like them, but I think the
Don't.
Packers are gonna win.
Oh no, they're
I
different.
think they're gonna win, man.
It's a good pick, dude.
The 49ers, they're good, but they've kind of escaped in their last 2 wins. And the Lions, to barely beat them like that,
Yeah.
still not convinced. And the running back problem, Jimmy G's still your quarterback. He's going to have a good game every now and again, but he's not.
All right, bro, stop talking. You're making me fucking change my picks.
Yeah. Honestly,
I picked the 49ers.
Honestly, dude, I think the Packers win too. 49ers are a good team, but I've taken the Packers, and I do think that I think this is a game Rodgers going to go off in. He hasn't played well against them in the past, and I think if they can get protection for him, they're going to do well. Mainly, they need to just run the ball. They need to run first and then pass after that. If they do that, they should be fine. Last game of the week, Monday Night Football, boys. We have Philadelphia at the Cowboys. Cowboys' first home game of the year. It's gonna be first with fans in years. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be super rowdy, dude. Fucking
Super ready.
yeah, rowdy too.
I thought that's what you said.
Rowdy. Sorry.
Oh.
But fucking
Butt
Eagles,
fucking.
dude. Yeah, but fucking.
Easy.
So who do you have here, Austin?
I would go with the Cowboys, dude. Just don't. I want to get it right, not overthink it. Cowboys. Let's go.
Jeremiah.
Oh, dude, that's.
Just get it right, man.
That's
Don't
a tough
pick
one,
with
dude.
your heart. Pick with your.
I'm gonna say the Eagles upset the damn Cowboys.
Wow.
He didn't listen to me. He didn't listen to me.
Guy with his dick on that one.
Oh man.
I said, don't listen to your heart, listen to your head. He went with his nuts.
That's funny. Who do you have here, Garrett?
I got the boys.
Okay. It's a good pick, dude. Honestly, I think the Cowboys are a better team. If we're the team that I think that they can be, they have to win this game Monday night.
If you want to
Sorry.
be a good team, you got to win these.
You got to win these, bro. This is a divisional rival. We don't know who the best is in the division yet, so let's prove it right here Monday night. Let's win this. And I think they're the lesser team. We've been playing good. If we keep playing like that, we should win this game.
Did you guys do good against Jalen Hurts last year? You guys shut him down, right? Didn't you?
Last year, dude. Last year, bro.
I know it was a different year, but
lost like
still.
every game.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm pretty sure Jalen Hurts had like some of his worst games against you guys.
He might have, dude. Like I know Carson Wentz played us the first game, but Jalen Hurts played us the second game, and I think we might have beat him that game actually because we beat him, and then somebody else got in because they.
You had to be like 4-12 to win the division.
Yeah, it was something weird. Yeah, it was a tiebreaker. Whenever they lost to us, I think they fucked over the Giants out or something like that. Or I don't know what happened. I actually don't know what happened. But yeah, so I don't know. I got the Cowboys, bro. It's not too bad of a pick. It should be fucking a good game still. Jalen Hurts is gonna ball out, I think, but I think our defense, bro, they're coming together and they're looking good. I've never seen a defense like this. I can't wait for that game. All right, we're gonna move on. What do we have next? Is it just our 3 best bets?
3 best bets.
Last segment of the day, boys. 3 best bets.
Let's do this.
So fucking
Austin.
Austin.
Let's see, since you're the fucking leader and the bet master, why don't you start it?
man.
Yep. We'll start with him.
Man.
Jesus.
Garrett's gotten most of the 3 best bets right. He has the best record.
Yeah.
What do you got first, brother? You go first.
3 best bets.
Hold it down,
Speaking of
player.
which,
Hold it down,
I just
player.
gotta say this real quick. I know these guys are gonna get bucked because they won't go home, but you know what I mean. Did you hear about that dude that did the parlays and it was a $25 free thing, and he
then
got
the
all of them except the
Lions.
He just
Right.
bet on all the games and who's gonna win and lose for last week, and he got all of them right except for the last game of the week of the Lions and Packers.
Still-
He bet on the Lions, and
And normally there's like a
No,
cash.
he's still yeah.
So normally there's like a cash out option. Like so after you hit like 12 picks, normally it'll say like you could get like the certain portion of your money instead of getting all. If you got them all right, it'll just let you take for those 12 picks. You know what I'm saying? And so, but for him, since he played it on free money, it was gift money for like a reward or whatever. So they didn't hit the cash out option wasn't available for him.
shit,
He just
that
had to play it
sucks.
out. Yeah, so he could have
He
cashed
could've
out right
won.
there and won like 130K. But since it wasn't his money that was deposited, it was just like a reward money that he played off of. They didn't let him get that cash out option, so he kind of like I think he said something and then they fucking they
Yeah,
ended up giving him 133K.
Yeah, they gave it to him, but if the Lions would have won, he would have won almost $1 million.
Yeah,
off of
25.
free, and it was free too.
Yeah,
like
free.
he didn't even-
$25 bet, bro.
Like credit
So
based.
parlays
Yeah,
are
like
huge, dude.
$25 credit.
That's crazy.
Parlays
So-
are crazy.
Speaking of which, leads me into my bets.
Yep. What do you have here?
Chiefs, Cardinals, Bills.
Chiefs, Cardinals, Bills. Okay.
Wow.
All those teams.
So I'll go next. I have the Cards, the Broncos, and the Ravens. Those are your 3 best bets this week. What do you have, Austin?
My 3 best bets are gonna be Patriots to catch the dub here. Put your money on the Raiders, and then I think lastly, because it could be anything,
Could have bet that the Team Sadio Edios losing fantasy this week. So back-to-back champs. So stay tuned because we're definitely going to talk about that next week.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a big matchup. So.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
You better not. You better not. You know what's good for you.
What do you have, Jack?
The Raiders, Cardinals, and Broncos.
Raiders, Cards, Broncos.
Yeah.
Those are good picks.
Yep.
Hell yeah, boys. That was a good show. Great week. Looking forward to this weekend of football.
It was great.
Hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Check us out on 4Casuals on YouTube. We were slacking on the videos, but we're going to have them up now. So definitely check us out. 4Casuals on YouTube, Apple, Google, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Check us out there also. Every Thursday, boys. Thank you, guys. Peace out.
Peace and love, baby. Peace and love, baby.
Appreciate you guys,
4Casuals,
man.
homie.